Carey Hannah Mulligan was born on May 28, 1985. She is a British actress. She has received numerous awards and nominations, including one British Academy Film Award, a Critics' Choice Award, and nominations for 2 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 1 Tony Award. Mulligan made her professional acting debut on stage in the 2004 Kevin Elliott play 40 Winks at the Royal Court Theatre. Her film debut came with a supporting role in the romantic drama Pride and Prejudice, 2005, followed by roles in television, including the drama series Bleak House, 2005, and the television film Northanger Abbey, 2007. She played Sally Sparrow in the Doctor Who episode Blink. Mulligan made her Broadway debut in the 2008 revival of the Anton Chekhov play The Seagull, which earned her an Ian Charleson Commendation Award. Mulligan has been an ambassador for Alzheimer's Society since 2012, and an ambassador for War Child since 2014. She has been married to singer-songwriter Marcus Mumford since 2012. They have 2 children together. Her interest in acting sparked from watching her brother perform in a school production of The King and I when she was 6. During rehearsals, she pleaded with his teachers to let her be in the play. They let her join the chorus. While enrolled in Woldingham School as a teen, she was heavily involved in theatre. She was the student head of the drama department there, performing in plays and musicals, conducting workshops with younger students, and helping put on productions. When she was 16, she attended a production of Henry V starring Kenneth Branagh. His performance emboldened her and reinforced her belief that she wanted to pursue a career in acting. She wrote a letter to Branagh asking him for advice. "I explained that my parents didn't want me to act, but that I felt it was my vocation in life," she said. Branagh's sister replied, "Kenneth says that if you feel such a strong need to be an actress, you must be an actress." Mulligan's parents disapproved of her acting ambitions and wished for her to attend a university like her brother. At age 17, she applied to 3 London drama schools instead of the universities she was expected to apply to, but was not invited to attend them. During her final year at Woldingham School, actor/screenwriter Julian Fellowes delivered a lecture at the school on the production of the film Gosford Park. Mulligan briefly talked to him after the lecture and asked him for advice on an acting career. Fellowes tried to dissuade her from the profession and suggested she marry a lawyer instead. Undeterred, she later sent Fellowes a letter in which she stated she was serious about acting and that it was her purpose in life. Several weeks later, Fellowes' wife Emma invited Mulligan to a dinner she and her husband were hosting for young aspiring actors. It facilitated an introduction between Mulligan and a casting assistant that led to an audition for a role in Pride and Prejudice. She auditioned 3 times, and was eventually given the role of Kitty Bennet. During her late teens and early 20s, she worked as a pub barmaid and an errand runner for Ealing Studios between acting jobs. 13 films that prove Carey Mulligan is one of the best actors of her generation. If Carey Mulligan reaches the Oscar podium on April 25 with her by turns thrilling and devastating lead performance in Emerald Fennell's subversive feature debut Promising Young Woman, her win would cement her status as one of the most consistently brilliant actors in the industry today. Over the past 16 years, the 35-year-old Londoner has worked with quiet precision, bringing depth, complexity and intelligence to every part she takes on. While she's still best known for playing strong-willed heroines in lyrical period dramas, it's her contemporary roles, from a messy lounge singer in Shame, 2011, to this recent transformation, that are a true testament to her talent. Ahead of the ceremony, we look back at Mulligan's formidable career through her 13 best films to date. 1. Pride and Prejudice, 2005. In her first big-screen turn as the overeager and impressionable Kitty Bennet, the younger sister of Jane, Rosamund Pike, and Elizabeth, Keira Knightley, in Joe Wright's rhapsodic adaptation of Jane Austen, Mulligan shines. Beyond her dimples, ringlets and fits of giggles is a conflicted teenager. 2. An Education, 2009. Her breakthrough came in Lone Scherfig's coming-of-age charmer, the 1960s set story of a student who falls for a mysterious older man, Peter Sarsgaard, and is swept off to a world of concerts, art auctions and parties that soon collapses around them. She left with an Oscar nod for Best Actress. 3. Never Let Me Go, 2010. Mulligan, Keira Knightley, and Andrew Garfield bring wistful melancholy to the parts of three young adults, who met at a sinister boarding school in Mark Romanek's dystopian tearjerker. As we learn about their fates, jealousies arise, existential questions linger, and hope endures against all odds. 4. Drive, 2011. Slick and stylized, Nicholas Winding Refn's neon-drenched crime saga features Ryan Gosling as a laconic getaway driver, who is captivated by his enigmatic neighbor, a single mother played with touching tenderness by Mulligan. Their burgeoning love story provides respite amid the violence. 5. Shame, 2011. For a glimpse at Mulligan's magnetism, watch her croon New York, New York in Steve McQueen's harrowing study of sex addiction and self-loathing. As an aspiring singer and the volatile sister of Michael Fassbender's steely executive, she arrives unannounced and forces him to face their past. 6. The Great Gatsby, 2013. With her neat blonde crop, embellished flapper dresses and expression of wide-eyed uncertainty, Mulligan embodies Daisy Buchanan in Baz Luhrmann's bombastic take on F. Scott Fitzgerald. Put on a pedestal by the titular playboy, Leonardo DiCaprio, she remains as dazzling as she is inscrutable. 7. Inside Llewyn Davis, 2013. A foul-mouthed folk singer who takes her hapless ex-lover, Oscar Isaac, to task. Mulligan has all the funniest lines in the Coen brothers' poignant tribute to the Greenwich Village music scene of the early 1960s. We see her anger at him bubble over, but on stage, she's nothing short of angelic. 8. Far from the Madding Crowd, 2015. It's difficult to imagine anyone channeling the strength, poise and simmering desire of Thomas Hardy's Bathsheba Everdeen, better than Mulligan in Thomas Vinterberg's elemental retelling. As she chooses between three dashing suitors, while managing her own farm, expect sparks to fly. 9. Suffragette, 2015. Beside Meryl Streep as Emmeline Pankhurst and Natalie Press as Emily Davison, two icons of the women's suffrage movement, Mulligan plays an everywoman who is caught up in a protest and no longer able to tolerate the injustices of her life. Under Sarah Garon's direction, it's a sweeping epic. 10. Mudbound, 2017. When a couple, Mulligan and Jason Clarke, relocate to rural Mississippi during the Second World War in Dee Reese's painterly period piece, their precarious existence intersects with that of a black family that is also struggling. The former's silences speak volumes, registering her discontent. 11. Wildlife, 2018. An industrious housewife fights for survival after her husband, Jake Gyllenhaal, leaves her, and her son, Ed Oxenbould, to tackle forest fires in Montana in this stunning domestic drama from Paul Dano. Mulligan is an extraordinary lead, combining vulnerability with clear-eyed determination. 12. Promising Young Woman, 2020. One of Mulligan's most dynamic roles to date comes in Emerald Fennell's darkly comic examination of toxic masculinity. It follows a medical school dropout on a mission to avenge her best friend's death, weaving together surprising moments of levity with debilitating sorrow and righteous rage. 13. The Dig, 2021. The true story of a landowner and the archaeologist who found an Anglo-Saxon burial ship on her property, as depicted by Mulligan and Ralph Fiennes, is the subject of Simon Stone's meditation on history. There's much to admire, from Mulligan's impeccable costumes, by Alice Babbage, to her quietly moving turn,